Houston, Texas. Golly, golly, golly. Harris County. When you do something and you don't think or put any kind of secondary, okay, what could go wrong with this situation that we're offering? You're offering something that's too good to be true. All right, now I'm going to stop right here and I'm going to say, if you've never been to this channel and you want to see ridiculous, dumb, and retarded, stupid news, I bring it to my best that I can. This type of news right here makes me laugh and feel sad at the same time. Everything that I also talk about is in the description below. It is linked. You can research it and you can giggle along with it. But without further ado, let's listen to this and tell me if I'm wrong for laughing.
We do want to get to some breaking news right now out of Northwest Harris County. A crowd at a hair salon got so out of control, the Harris County Sheriff's Office asked for that company's grand opening to be called off.
Yeah, this happened at the Hair Galleria off FM 1960 in Kirkendall. We know EMS was called to the scene. Our Joy Addison is joining us now live in Northwest Harris County. Joy, what
All right,
have you
I
learned?
gotta say it. In the landscape of the world and the way you see people act everywhere else. I've been to this section of Texas before. It's very busy. And things happen unruly also on that side of town. But I want you to just think about it for a second. What you're about to hear. Let's continue, but keep things in mind. Open minds make stories more interesting.
Yeah, well, this is pretty much just a grand opening that got out of control. Famous hairstylist Jonathan Wright of The Right Way and now owner of Hair Galleria Beauty Supply started hosting his grand opening last night. He started advertising to his over 2.3 million followers that there would be free products given to the first people that could get there. So last night,
I gotta say it. What do you think the outcome was going to be? In your mindset, it sounds like a great idea, but if you haven't opened your eyes to what this world's offering, especially from a consumer perspective, this shouldn't surprise anybody, even the person that wanted to host this. That's what's boggling me.
Camped out overnight, and then today things got out of control. Wright has about 2.3 million followers on Instagram, and he famously styled Houston native Megan Thee Stallion and award-winning R&B artist SZA. About 8 hours ago, he advertised $300 to $400 wigs and $4,000 in cash being given to shoppers that could make it to the store within 20 minutes.
Okay.
Those posts drew the initial
Now, here I gotta, like I said, I gotta throw my opinion out here. Just in the description box, let me know how wrong I am. Look at the mentality of the people you're having there with what type of stuff that they put on display also. The thought process of the people that intake this type of data into their heads, you're not putting things together if you haven't opened your eyes. But let's continue. I don't know if I should apologize, but this is really agitating. This is so avoidable.
Last night that stayed overnight and turned into over 500 people waiting in this parking lot for the store to open today, with the promise of more free items and items inside of the store being sold for just 1 cent. After the crowd got out of control today, police were called for a disturbance and people suffering heat exhaustion. Everyone that needed help was treated on the scene, and it was shortly cleared after that.
Once the doors are closed, someone used this as an opportunity, or for whatever reason felt they needed to disperse the crowd. Those that were affected were treated by EMS. We had several medical issues came up along with the disbursement of the potential chemical agent, as well as heat exhaustion and some other traffic stuff unrelated to this.
Not too good, you know, people trying to get through and whatnot, mace being sprayed in the air, many people were coughing. It overall resulted, like I said, in getting shut down.
It's so frustrating.
So as you can see, the crowd out here has dispersed. We just saw the fire marshal pull up just minutes ago and make a couple of more people leave. On Wright social media,
I mean,
still is advertising a great.
If you want to research this yourself, like I said, please do. I'm sorry to see this type of behavior. I am. It shouldn't happen anywhere. But like I said, you have to understand what you're putting out there for people to. I'm gonna call it going after people. going after this type of stuff, there's no bounds to it anymore. This is worse than the old school Black Fridays in November. This is, you gotta look at what you're playing against the mentality of people. All right, well, I'm sorry if I rambled too long, but wow, this is what I call dumb and stupid behavior. The decision is kind of dumb, but I understand the publicity they're trying to get. He got his publicity, didn't he? He got a little more than he asked for. But y'all have a good one, and I guess you could classify this as a segment of SAD because this is a sad situation.